Hey YouTube, it's Matt with Olympus Reptiles, and today we've got more eggs to show you. And this is kind of an exciting clutch because we are going to be dealing with a girl that was a feature, one of our most popular videos we've ever made, at least on YouTube. Doesn't touch the popularity we had on a TikTok video, yeah. But if you remember, we did an aggressive defensive ball python video, and we showed a snake we affectionately refer to as the ghost bitch. Well, she was a little bit slow to grow, but this is her first clutch ever. We gave her plenty of time, and she is sitting on eggs for the first time. So now I get to take her off of eggs. And remember, we call her the bitch for a reason. So this could be very, very interesting, and it should be a good guide on how we do things. First thing I'm going to do is open up a shift tub. She will go into a shift tub. Notice we don't want to stress her, so we do have our tool. And you can see a pretty decent clutch of eggs there. I know, girly. I know. That is a weird looking egg. I have no idea what's going on with that. We'll figure it out. But I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including the weirdest egg I've ever seen. So we're going to try to change her behavior using the tool. And then we're going to try to go hands-on. And man, that was pretty low drama, wasn't it, Kurt? Of course, we're not done yet. Move her gently to the shift tub. Well, I promised you drama. You got none. But there is where a snake hook can come in. I wouldn't try to pull her all the way off with a snake hook, but using it just to kind of move her around. Now, this being a first clutch, sometimes first clutches are kind of ugly. That is a good looking egg. That, you probably can't see it, but there's good vein network over here on the bottom. I don't know if that's showing up or not, but it's good. Same here. It's good. This guy here, you can see it's good. Now that part, that don't look good. But look at there. I see some vein network. And I see just the slightest hint of, well, that may not be good vein network there. This is really interesting in the middle, though. I have a theory on what that is, but it's just a theory. So we have a saying I coined a long time ago. Maybe somebody else uses it too, I don't know. And it goes something like this: when in doubt, incubate it out. So what this very well may be is, I've never had an egg like this. Let me pick this thing up so you can take a look at it. And as you can see, it goes full circle around in that apparent boobish style. Usually what you'd have is, this part would be kind of a dead spot in a boob egg. And I bet if I were to open this up, there's a membrane in here, there's possibly a membrane in here. Sectioning is often like two separate things. And likely this egg is probably going to be garbage. I don't have very high hopes for it. If there was a smaller portion of this and more of the nice looking area, I would feel a lot better, but there's not. What I think this might be, and again, this is just a guess, okay, so don't hold me to this, is I almost think we might have had 2 eggs fuse. So for whatever reason, as they were growing, we had almost a boob and a boob, and they kind of grew together because this looks healthy, this looks healthy. This does not look nor feel healthy at all. And, you know, sometimes you get a little window spot like that, but this egg, or like here, looks like we're going to have a little window spot. And that could be all it is one humongous window. But if that's the case, usually those areas of window don't have the same protections on them that the rest of the eggs do. So I'm not feeling real confident in that egg. But when in doubt, incubate it out, right? So this is going to be a smaller clutch. We kind of knew that going in. She's a smaller female. This is one we've talked about. You know, size is a very important factor when it comes to breeding. It's not the only factor. And one of the other factors that you'll deal with is age. And she is at an age where it's kind of time to put up or shut up. And typically when you do that with one of these, they'll grow a little more. Now I did not write on that one because I wanted to get it out first. Because I wanted just a little bit better area to write. The nice thing is, this egg is not tin. I'm going to call this half A. I'm going to call this half B, just in case my theory is correct. I have a 10A and a 10B. What I'm getting at, though, is size is only one aspect. Now that she's actually produced, she'll likely put on size a lot easier. Something else I'm going to do, because I am fearful that this egg will have issues. Rather than stack them all right next to it, I think there's a high likelihood that that snake egg might develop a mold. And if I have contact between those two, there's a better chance that mold is going to come over and share itself. I do not really want that. Now, this is a short tub. You can see that's going to hit. So one thing I do need to do is separate this, which is going to, in essence, separate all of them. And these appear to be separating pretty well. And there's one. Well, these are a little tighter, so sometimes when you start to work and it doesn't want to work, see that change where you're working. And sometimes that'll make it easier. And a little bit of back and forth can also help. It's like, makes sounds like in the movie Aliens with Sigourney Weaver. There we go. A pop and a pop. And you can see we're going to have just enough room in here. So what we'll do now is we'll brace these. We're going to keep all those together except for that oddball. And that should do it. Now, one thing I do like to do is on these side ones, I just like to brace them a little bit. And that is just because every now and then these eggs will shrink up just a tad, and I don't want them rolling around. I just rely on the pressure between the two to do it. And that looks like it's pretty solid. So there we are, clutch number 10. I guess I didn't tell you the pairing, did I? Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to be all ghost. Yeah, I was going to hide it and put it on Patreon. We'll do something else there. I feel like that would be a little too much of a bait and switch. So what this pairing is a pastel, super itchy, vanilla ghost male paired to our straight ghost female. So every baby in here should be ghost, inchy at minimum. So the worst thing we can produce is an inchy ghost. The best thing we can produce is actually we cannot replicate that. So we can't do it. The best thing we can produce here would be a pastel vanilla inchy ghost. So since the mother was just straight ghost, there's no other extra genes, there's no way to get that super inchy in there, but we guarantee the inchy being in everything. So it should be a pretty nice clutch, pretty exciting clutch. But we will go to Patreon and we will talk about what are we keeping, if anything, what are our plans for this, what are we going to do with some of this. And so we'll do that over there, and we will catch you guys next time.